Hello everyone and welcome to our Great One series, and I continued with the world champions just since we start with Capablanca with the match against Alekhine. I showed some games that he won, and I think it was in some way very, very sad match from Capablanca point of view. So I thought it natural to continue with Alekhine, but we will after it look at some players that were not world champions around that era. Well, about Alekhine, it was really interesting. When I researched for this show, some things that I knew were, again, proven to be correct, although there are, quite serious things about Alekhine, such as his connections or his, appreciation to the Nazis. He also wrote some things about that. His brother that was a strong chess player by himself, actually, like really strong chess players. The more I read, his brother would have probably been a decent plus grandmaster in today's standard, finish at quite the top in some something like Russian championship, USSR at that time. That was actually really interesting. His brother was actually killed in 1939 in Moscow, partially because, Alekhine support and Alekhine thoughts about Nazis. He was born in 1892 and, pretty much by the age of 20 and a bit was already clearly one of the strongest players in the world. He always got to some level, Alekhine, wasn't doing amazing, and then 1 or 2 years after it was already clearly dominating that field. When he started playing in St. Petersburg at a younger age, he was doing okay. 1-2 years after it, he was the strongest player, the same as in Russia. It was really interesting. He was married 4 times. Okay, I don't know if this is a world champion for a record champion for a world champion, but I think so. I think 4 times married for a chess world champion. Probably he's holding this title. Great title or not, I leave it up to you to decide. Most of the women he married were substantially older than him, 15 to 20 years about. Not all of them, but I think at least 2 out of the 4, maybe 3 out of the 4. So that's quite interesting. He changed his federation to a French one and basically represented France in several Olympiads, winning gold medals pretty much winning a medal in each one of them, either for brilliancy or gold medal or silver medal. A bit interesting that it ranges in chess appreciation, whether, Capablanca, pretty much everyone said either he's the greatest talent to ever play chess, or if not the greatest talent, second or third greatest talent to ever played chess. I think many consider him to be the greatest talent. Maybe not the best player, but from natural talent, Capablanca, I think, is considered the greatest one. With Alekhine, it's interesting. I mean, some chess rating systems don't even put him at the top 10. Some of them put him in, around 6 to 8. Fischer said he was one of the greatest players, but that his chess didn't really impress Fischer. Aronian, on the other hand, think Alekhine was the greatest chess player ever. Kasparov, obviously, we will see the natural, the similarities in character, said that Alekhine influenced him the most, his chess style and so on. So, all in all, for certain, he is a great, great player. I think, in my point of view, the worst thing he did chess-wise, I'm not an historian to discuss or have any thoughts about, his a marriage part, or even, what he was supporting or not supporting. I will leave that for historian. From chess points of view, I think that the worst crime he committed was not giving Capablanca a rematch. I really think that was horrible. He won the match, and it wasn't a clear match. He didn't crush Capablanca Capablanca beat Lasker, and Lasker didn't want even a rematch. And Capablanca very much wanted a rematch, and instead Alekhine